when you say open yourself to new things, that is, everybody wants that, and everybody says yes. Everybody can say and easily, often easily say, yes, I'm open to new things, I want new things. But to say it and do it are two very different things. And what I mean by that is, let's look at your beliefs and values. What would it take to have something new come into there so that these things change? Or is this so guarded that everything about your action is to perpetuate, defend, and maintain this?
Wow, brother.
Yeah.
Wow. That's okay. That's interesting because I'm noticing inside myself, it's like when you said guard, I'm like, oh, that's what I'm doing. I'm
Yeah.
like
Or
guarding,
validate.
defending, or validating that core. I'm doing my hand like yours because
Yeah.
that's what you said, but if it's like if I could tangibly hold those things, those values, they feel like a core piece of how I see myself, how I understand myself.
Right. So values, I'm saying values and beliefs.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
See, that's where it starts to get real, like, okay,
Yeah.
you said you're open to new things. This is what these are some of the core pieces that define human beings, that define individuals. So my
Yeah.
question is, how aware and skillful are you in bringing in new things into this that can change it?
Yeah. I mean, okay. I think I should be saying yes, I'm open to that. But as you're describing it, I'm like, whoa, I guess I don't know how open I am to that.
That's right. And so then this is where, a check needs to come in, where you got to be honest with yourself. It's like, maybe I'm not open. Maybe I am preserving, maintaining, defending, validating these values and beliefs, as opposed to being open to changing them. So then, okay, let's pause here, because this is very this is very intense. This is very deep.
Yeah, yeah, it's actually very uncomfortable for me.
Yeah.
Like I thought we were just talking about you learning to play the piano.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm like, oh man, like I
It's
feel like
like
the pressure, like
getting fidgety. We're getting fidgety.
I gotta
Getting
get up and walk
squirmy.
around.
Yeah, we're getting squirmy. It's like, oh well, look at that. Look at the time. It's like I gotta arrange my paper clips.
Yeah, good talk, good talk,
Yeah,
good
great,
talk.
great session. Great session, brother. It's like, yeah, like this. I gotta look at my rubber band drawer.
Yeah, yeah, because I was just gonna have a good conversation. I didn't know we were gonna challenge my core values and beliefs. That's not where we started.
I didn't know my openness was gonna be challenged in this conversation.
Yeah, ooh, because even when I asked you, hey, are you afraid to do new things and the change, I didn't realize that was gonna be me. I'm afraid.
Yeah, sorry, friendly fire. Sorry. It's like no change needed. So then this is so then that's another thing that we should clarify. It's like, okay, no change needed, and this is where I'm like saying, oh, this is why I wanted to put this on pause, because it's like, okay, before you go tinkering with all of these things, this is where it would be helpful to be clear on what you're aspiring to in the debt, like for yourself and for your life. Like, what do you want? It comes back to that question. It's like, what do you want? But it's in such a deep level. So when you arrive at like these very fundamental and idealistic things that answer the question, what do you want? For example, like, I would like to live a peaceful life, right? I would like to live a meaningful life. I would like to be a loving and kind person, right? Like these kinds of things, very idealistic. When you go into it, it's like, okay, how do I become this? How do I become this? And with your current worldview, values, and beliefs, you will encounter things that where you would kind of maybe struggle with being these things, making these things present in certain parts of your life. And so then it's like, okay, how do I change this? How do I restructure this? And then when you arrive there, then that's when new stuff, you might want to explore how do new things come in, because it might be where the existing parts, the existing components, the existing things are not enough. No matter what configuration, it's not enough to open this to achieve these ideals.